The Georgia State Patrol issues an apology after a Houston County man says he received a ticket he did not deserve. The video is making its way around social media, garnishing thousands of views. The driver is now speaking up about the incident. 41 NBC's Fiona King spoke with him and has more.
I felt unsafe from the police.
On Wednesday, Lawrence Dixon had a typical day, dropping his son off in the morning and working as an Uber driver. But his afternoon was suddenly interrupted by the sounds of police sirens.
I had a passenger with me. I was using my GPS to get to the location that I was going to. Never once had my phone in my hand.
Dixon was pulled over at Watson Boulevard and Houston Road in Houston County. Dixon mentioned his phone was on his phone mount during the entire ride. His dash cam also recorded all angles of his Uber ride. On Wednesday, there was heightened police presence due to the Thunder Task Force operation, where the Warner Robins Police Department and the Governor's Office of Highway Safety stopped drivers at undisclosed checkpoints. Most of their focus was on those speeding, driving under the influence, or not wearing seatbelts.
I just thought to myself, like, hey, I'm under compliance. You know, I have my license, I have my insurance, work hard for these things. I'm like, as long as I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, you know, I don't feel like I should be pulled over. And as soon as I said that or thought that, that's when I got pulled over.
His initial thoughts once he realized he was being pulled over.
It's unbelievable. Like, I knew he must be trying to stop somebody else other than me. We were at the red light, and we were the first to go. So I knew we weren't speeding. I knew I didn't commit any crimes, so it was unbelievable.
Dixon expressed various emotions about the incident, but mostly he says he felt unsafe.
As long as they have the operation going on, even though I know I'm in compliance, of course, I felt like that was going to be a reoccurring thing. They were pulling over multiple cars, one after another, and they lied.
He believes the Georgia State Patrol troopers should face disciplinary action.
Very aggressive, and you don't feel like you could really approach them or talk to them. You know, he shut down right away and didn't take time to listen.
Dixon says he received a phone call Wednesday night from the Georgia Department of Public Safety apologizing for the incident. The representative told Dixon he'd seen the video online and would be tossing out the ticket. I also reached out to the Georgia Department of Public Safety to confirm what had happened. They released a statement saying, "When a matter regarding one of our troopers is brought to our attention, we take it seriously." Mr. Dixon was contacted directly yesterday by Georgia State Patrol personnel. After further investigation into the incident, the charge against Mr. Dixon was dismissed. Dixon says he had prepared for a situation like this.
Protect yourself as much as possible. Always have license, have your insurance, have your documents together, and also have dash cam footage of what's going on, because you never know.
In Warner Robins, Fiona King, 41 NBC News.
Thunder Task Force runs until Sunday morning.
Hey, if you ever... hold on, let me slow down. Trailhand Bill reporting live from South Florida, man. For the police, fan. Y'all already know how I feel. FTP. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Vagina. Who's? I think it was him. Yeah, he said it about the Georgia State Patrol. They very aggressive. They've been. I told y'all, didn't I tell y'all on the video I had got a ticket in Georgia? I might have hinted at it, and I didn't really tell y'all about it. When I went, I think the first time I went back to Georgia and I showed y'all I was traveling. And it was the Georgia State Patrol, man. And you know what I'm saying? I gave him the business. I got it on camera too, but I couldn't all the way get in the business because, to be honest with you, I was wrong. I was speeding. It's a spot in Savannah, man, where you just got to pay attention. There's no making no excuses or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was speeding, and so, but I wasn't trying to speed. I just wasn't paying attention to the road, and he got me. They was out there setting speed traps just like they doing right now. It's a coward ass. I want to call him so many motherfucking names. But he's not lying about these cowards, man. They think they're a level above beat cops. And it's because they have more roaming area. They cover a larger territory. So they just feel like they got more, you know what I'm saying? The beat cops are already violent assholes. And these motherfuckers right here, not just in Georgia, all over the United States, they think they're, and then you get up to the FBI, they'll be a little bit more professional, but they the same bullshit. It's it's videos of them doing the same thing, getting arrested, getting busted, treating citizens like they ain't shit. The Secret Service, CIA, they all like that, bro. So that's why I always tell y'all it's the whole government. So the police, bro. That's just what it is. And then I said, like in one of my last videos, man, I can't even think about a Johnny, see a Johnny without just getting pissed the fuck off, because they cowards, bro. And then let me tell y'all what they didn't say in this story. What the motherfuckers spent the block and said is that the coward ass cop who actually pulled him over, who he said he was very aggressive, didn't want to hear anything, he was like, later on when everything was winding down, he realized his punk ass was wrong. He blamed what they called a spotter. So what these cowards out there doing while they road pirating, according to them, this is their own, you know what I'm saying? I'll be telling y'all a lot of times y'all got to read the print articles because the video ain't going to say anything. So this is the information I got from a print article. They said they got a spot out there. So they got one coward motherfucker out there just watching cars and drivers and then point to the officers who actually walk up to me. I would have cussed this bitch ass motherfucker out, fam. When I ain't in the wrong, it's up. Y'all got to bring the violence and do what y'all gonna do, man. Fuck y'all on me. Only reason I powered down on that state patrol because I knew I was in the wrong. So now I'm like, okay, cool. In my mind, is there anything, I still gave him the business, but in my mind, is anything I can do to like try to get out of this ticket because I knew I was in the wrong. But I ain't in the wrong, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. This whole video just got me thrown off. But anyway, the spotter be like, yo, this driver ain't doing that, this driver ain't doing that. Then the motherfucking sicker, that's what I'm going to call him, the sicker, the cop who actually going to pull you over, he'll go and pull you over, she'll go and pull you over. So that's how this situation unfolded. Now, is that the truth? I don't know. Again, if you read the print article, you'll see this what a Johnny sent. Now, something else that pissed me off about this is, you read the print article, this young man is saying he don't want the cop to lose his job. He just thinks disciplinary action. He think that's, man, fuck the police, bro. Get this coward out of here. He like, yo, I know he got a family in the man. Fuck them too. Fuck them too. Like, man, come on, bro. We don't move like that. Man, be so much I be wanting to say. But I want to be around people who hold me accountable. If you had a type of personality that you out here treating other human beings like this, then your family either support it or they're victims of your behavior and actions too. So if they're victims also, then they need to stand up and not fuck them. But if they enable it in any shape, form, or fashion, man, fuck them too. But that's what he say. This gentleman who was a victim of this unlawful traffic stop. In the print article, he does want accountability. He does want this put on this coward-ass cop's record, but he don't want him to lose his job. Bro, let me tell you something. And I'm preaching to the choir here, but for anybody who is new and doesn't understand this, at some point you have to fight the bully back. You got to swing back on the bully. You can't just be like, oh, all right, well, he ain't going to bully no more. All right, well, she ain't going to bully no more. All right, we had a sit down. We talked to her parents. We talked to his parents. We talked to the principal. We talked to the therapist. No, man, fuck that. At some point, you have to swing back on the bully. And my problem with Americans is, and a lot of people in this position throughout the, nationally, I mean, globally probably, when you dealing with terrorist motherfuckers, man, why y'all, I think it's a mental thing. They got us mentally incapacitated. They got us, indoctrinated. Well, we feel like we have to respond to that terrorism with niceties. Like we got to be politically correct. Like we got to be diplomatic with these motherfuckers. I ain't got no diplomacy in me that God ain't demanding. I do not. Not for these coward motherfuckers, man. So when he said that, I read that he said that, I'm like, yeah, bro, you, respectfully, bro, unwittingly probably, but still, you part of the problem, bro. These motherfuckers, you told us that he pulled you over, he was very aggressive, he didn't want to talk. Why in the fuck is you being so diplomatic? Cuss his bitch ass out. Man, I'm going to leave that there. Finally, I'm going to say what he said, and I'm glad that he did have the wherewithal and mentally to say this. Man, get you a Dashcam, bro. Get you a Doreen cam, man. This shit is not that expensive. Even if you got to get a cheap one, they work until you can get a better one. They work. If this gentleman wouldn't have been able to document this with his own video evidence, bro, you think they would have let him off so easy? You think they would have called him with them fake ass apologies? They wouldn't even been able to call me. They'd have talked to that damn dial tone and I hung up on their ass. But he had that backing them up. And I think him and his passenger should sue their ass. Fuck Georgia, man. The government. My trailhand bill, man, it's way too late. I just wanted to get y'all another video out because I still got 2 more videos in the tuck. I could have dropped them. I just ain't feeling like dropping them right now, so I wanted to get this out. So hopefully I'll get this out. This really upset me. Still beautiful, though. And the weekend, promises to be the same, Lord willing. Y'all enjoy. My apologies. I also did want to say he might be get this gentleman, but I think again him and the passenger need to sue. But he very well may be gearing up for some type of lawsuit because they did get the NAACP involved. I'm not gonna go into how I feel about that, but he was talking about like right now he's fearful. He can't even go to work. He's scared to go to work because of how this was handled, and he doesn't know when the cops are just gonna unlawfully pull him over again. So I did want to make that point for anybody who may not read the print article. But again, like you said, man, just protect yourself and Until they change the narrative with their behavior, man. Fuck the police, fam. And all they supporters, too. On me. Thank you if you made it this far. If you liked the video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. If you care to go a little further than that, maybe even subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out a few of the other videos on the channel. Either way, y'all be safe.